I see you, Marianne.
Hi.
Hi. I see your husband too.
Pardon?
I see your husband as well.
Yeah, but he left now. He's just come home from Copenhagen. He spent the whole day in Copenhagen, so
Yes.
he's
He was
tired.
back
So
home.
he's not gonna be here.
All right. Inga, welcome to you.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. All right. How are you guys feeling?
Um, I'm fine.
Yeah,
Fine.
I
I'm
think I'm
working with
fine as
the
well.
Christmas calendar.
You're working on the Christmas calendar, is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Yeah. Cool. And you
yeah,
feel fine. Yes. And
yeah.
Marianne, you were saying, how do you feel?
Yeah, I'm good as well. I promised I would do the first week of my Christmas calendar, and it's done.
Nice. Good job. And what about
So
you,
I
Inga?
have a
You're gonna
problem
do
though, and I asked support for it, and Justin answered me because I would have liked to actually be able to see what it looks like, but because it's
Mhm.
only set to start on the 1st of December, you can't see the outcome unless you twinkle, you sort of twist with the dates. And I'm
Mhm.
afraid of doing that because I know that then I'm probably going to fuck it up. So I'm just going to, yeah, follow the
Yes.
template.
Good.
Can't you make a test?
But you can't unless
No?
you sort of take a copy and then change the date.
Okay. I didn't know.
So Inger, let's not get into the tech stuff here.
No.
Inger, you were going to do a landing page, the Christmas calendar as well. Landing page, week one, Facebook ads, email to the list, and friend is what I wrote down.
Yeah, I didn't finish the what do you call it? I didn't finish the emails.
Okay.
And the I only have 3 days, and I didn't put the all of the days into the calendar, but they are there.
Okay.
And I found a way to do it, so I think I don't need that much time. But it took me a long time to find out how to use it and how to figure out to do the landing page. But now I think I know a lot more about Simplio, so it will be easier in 25 to work in it.
Got it. Okay. Awesome. Good, good. All right. So success
And
for Marianne, partial success for Inger in accomplishing. What have you yeah, so what can I help you guys with? And what are your plans for the coming week?
I want to finish the Christmas calendar, but
That sounds like
it's
a
at
good
least 10
idea.
days.
Yeah.
And
Is it
I,
10
I
days or the whole thing?
mhm,
Is it 10 days or is the whole thing?
only 10, I think 10 days is okay and see how it's working.
Mm-hmm.
And then put in the next days because I've also had I didn't know how to do the meta announcement, so I think I've been very busy,
All right.
and
Yes.
I know I need a lot of
If you
help.
want, just a tip, all the meta description and text, just ask ChatGPT to do it for you. You don't
Yeah,
have
I
to.
don't I don't like that because I want to do my own. It has to come from me.
Mm.
But ChatGPT is not doing anything apart what comes from you because it's all what you put into it.
I
I use
know, but
ChatGPT all the time to all those sort of manual tasks as metadata and meta text and descriptions. So,
okay, yeah, but that's I have done that. It's the technique. I have made the text.
All
So
right. So
it's
it
the
sounds like you guys
technical
are,
stuff I'm
yeah.
I'm not good at.
Well, we have built together calls. We also have a community. You guys can support each other in there with uh your tips and all that stuff. So yeah, how can I help you guys today?
Yeah, I have actually finished the whole boot camp now, and I got a little bit sort of ooh when you start talking about that we didn't really need a website. I have spent so much time, with my website in Simplero, and now you
Mm-hmm.
tell me that nobody hardly ever see my website.
Sorry.
No, no, but what am I supposed to do now? Am I sort of okay? Just use standalone landing pages whenever do something new or something,
No,
or
it's
is
just
enough?
it's just like you have a website, have a website. It's great. I have a website, the company has a website. The point is just that most people overemphasize their website, and that's not really how
Yeah,
people become clients, right? So don't waste too much energy on it. Make it like you don't need a ton of pages. You don't need a ton of content, a ton of stuff. You just need your website to be something that when people land there, they're like, oh crap, I'm in the right place. I need to hire this person. How do I do that? Or, oh, this sounds interesting. Give me your thing, your free guide of some sort. And how do I get that? So they get into your funnels, right? That's really all the website needs to do. It needs to not repel people like that we want to attract. It needs to repel the people that we don't want. It needs to speak to the people that we do want and say, you're in the right place. And we want to guide them to take the next step with us. That's it.
yeah,
Yeah. And a lot of people spend so much time, designing and writing all this content and putting
yeah.
articles and this, that, and the other thing. And it's like, it just makes people get lost in reading stuff instead of taking action.
Yeah, and I think I might be there now because I've looked at other web pages as well, and they're much more simple because I think I have lost myself in a completely overcomplicated website.
Yeah. What is your website?
Nordic.dk.
Mm.
So, but it's also a question of where do we put our effort? I mean,
100%.
Facebook ads, Facebook, Instagram. It takes an awful lot of time. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's cool. So what I would do here is um up here, put some text that says who do you help and what problem do you solve for me? Yeah. So it's right there is like great that I'm in the right place, right? Just seeing a photo of you doesn't tell me anything unless I already know you, in which case we don't need this. This is too much copy and it's too small. Um, so we have to say why you're in the right place and what to do. Um, yeah, and you can keep the other stuff. It's not it's fine. Let me see here. What is that?
No,
That's
I'm gonna redo it because it is too much.
yeah. Probably hide some of this stuff. I would also navigation just for a website, people usually want to see the navigation up top. I don't know if you've seen that, but you can like put it up there at the top and then you have I'm just gonna hit publish on this so you can see. Then you got a menu up here instead of having it
Yeah,
out on the left. People usually that's a little bit more you know kind of well known for people. I usually remove the home link as well because we can click on the logo and that takes me home and people get that. We already have the login up here, so typically you don't need that. But yeah, anyway, those are some of the changes that I would make. I'm just gonna revert so you have it how it was, but um, um, but yeah. So put I mean, you've seen me show this, but I'll just reiterate for to make sure we're all on the same page. Zoom. So the top part needs to be
Yeah.
very clear, right? Who are we for? What problem do we solve? I'm in the right place. And then right away hit them with a lead magnet. Offer a lead magnet that gets them into conversation with you. What is that first step? And then as they take the lead magnet, you send them straight into your funnel. Yeah. And this is not hard to, like, you can set this up in a day. Just
Yeah.
do the basics to set that up in a day. And then I saw you have your story on there. So you can tell just a little bit about your story. What you want is, what was your struggle? That's the same as their struggle. And then how did you find the solution that you did that you can help them with? Nothing complicated. Don't need to get into a lot of backstory. Just, you had the same problem they're having. You discovered a solution. Typically, there's a lot of trial and error to find the right way to do it. And that's what you offer people now. Simple. If you have a framework, you
Simple.
can share that. Exactly, right? Simple. We've heard that word before.
Yeah.
Yes. Why should I listen to you? Like, credibility, authority. If you have something, I've been doing this for 15 years, like whatever, something that just says, oh, I'm not some like rando who just came up with this yesterday. Like something, did you write a book? Did you work with any big name clients that they would know of? Do you like something that builds your credibility or authority? If you have, like, when I work with people, we do 3 phases. First, we diagnose, then we come up with that, and then we whatever, like 3 steps, 5 steps. If you have it, if not, don't worry about it. We can add that later. Forget about this. But if you have more lead magnets made in seek or calls to action, you can add that. If you don't have them ready, forget about it. Testimonials, yes. Anything you have of client results, testimonials, proof, anything, put it on there.
Yeah.
That's
I've got several testimonials. That's not the problem. The problem is to make it smaller, simpler, and more to the point. But I know it.
Yeah.
I know it.
But say to yourself, listen, like, I don't know what your schedule looks like over the next week, but you can literally do this in a day. You can do it half a day. Just do it. Just do it. Sit down and write. It doesn't matter if it's pretty. Doesn't matter. Oh, I can't figure out how to position this over there. Like, fuck that. You can work with a build together team on that, on whenever that is. Just get sort of the rough stuff in there in a rough order. Then we can figure out the details later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to
I'll
go do
that.
this on my website as well right now. But yeah. Yeah. What is your guys's, I think we talked about this before, but how would you describe, what is your movement? What is the wrong that you want to right in the world? And I'll give you an example. Lucinda, who I think, did you meet Lucinda in Academy, Marianne?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. And I may have mentioned this before, but I was just coaching with her this morning, and like, she's so fired up about these older women who can't sleep and who are using sleep meds or alcohol to try and sleep, when really it's that they can't be with their own thoughts, and it's like a spiritual lack, but it's essentially an addiction, but they're downplaying the addiction, right? And these drugs are destroying their brains. Like the alcohol and the sleep meds are slowly just like decaying their brains. That's a big ass problem. It's something that she's deeply passionate about. It's something that I'm passionate about. It's something that touches a lot of people, because we all know someone like that. And that's the wrong that she wants to right. And it's such a powerful statement versus saying, hey, I coach older women to sleep better. You know, like, this is a fucking problem. These older women, they're killing themselves and they're suffering, and everybody in their orbit is suffering with them. There's all this wisdom, all this nurturing, all this life experience that's lost. There's their family members and loved ones that are suffering because they see this person suffering. Like, that's a whole other conversation than like I coach these people with this and like buy my shit, you know? So what is that for you guys? What is the mission that you're like so fired up about? You're like, this is a fucking atrocity that this is even happening. What is that for you?
For me, that is obesity, and it's all
Mhm.
those diseases that is related to our poor way of eating, all the carbohydrates, all the
Mhm.
highly processed food, and I've been through it myself, and I know I have a message to the world because I know that it can be reversible, and you can have a good life, and you can get old. You don't need to spend the last 20 years of your life
Mhm.
in a hospital or in a care home or something like that. And that is my mission, and that is what I want to tell the world, that there is a way, and it's
Fuck
not
yeah.
even difficult. It's actually pretty simple.
Yeah. I love that. And if this is not already the way that you communicate everything, this needs to be the way that you communicate every single time. Right? This is my mission. I've been there. It fucking sucks and it hurts you, it hurts your loved ones, and it hurts all the
Mm.
people that you could be serving. But you can't because you don't have the energy, because your health is crap, because you're
Yeah.
obese, and obesity causes all this other stuff. Like that's the message every time. I'm on a mission to rid the world of, like, I don't know,
Poor food, carbohydrate,
unnecessary. Yeah, no, more like rid the world of unnecessary disease in older
suffering.
people, or like
Yeah.
whatever it is, like whatever your audience is, right? Like the thing of like not having to spend the last 20 years of life in like hospital or some kind of care home, and like in being powerless and helpless, and no, it's not fucking right that we live that way.
No. Yeah, but that's also what I tell people. I think, it's about, actually it's about freedom, because you
Mm-hmm.
set yourself free, because you get rid
Mm-hmm.
of all your diseases, and you
Yes.
suddenly you get happy, and you know.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a complete different life, and I want to
So
tell the
what?
world that all this food that's in the world today is not something that's good for you, and that, yeah, on that behalf, I'm a little bit like this Kennedy guy that Trump
Mm-hmm.
is very
5K.
much
Yeah.
into.
Yeah.
That's the only
Our
thing I sort of agree with him, is that everything is created by marketing and big pharma and all sorts of things. Yeah.
Yeah, RFK is great, and the zeitgeist is there. So jump on that and talk about, like, connect with what pisses you off about it.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
easy.
yeah, good. Use that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much power in that, and people can feel that, and they can agree with you on that, right? So the whole thing is shifting from this idea that, hey, here's the thing, will you buy it, will you buy it, to like, this is my movement, will you join my movement? And that brings people on your side, and now some of them are going to be attracted and want to work with you. Yes, I want to fix this, I want to be part of the solution, not part of the problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Help me
Yeah.
do that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Yes.
Yes. It does. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Because your work is so important. You know, it's costing people so much to be in
Yeah.
poor health just because they don't know better, or they're scared, or they're like, and they blame themselves, and they're like, oh, but it's too, like, I can't. And it's like, it's, all of that stuff, right? And all of the cost that they're not thinking of because they're not aware, and or because they're like, we all do this, we stick our head in the sand, right, about stuff that we don't know how to solve, and we're like, ah, yeah, no, it's not that big of a deal, it's just a little over here, a little bit. No, it's not. No, it's fucking killing you. The stuff that you put in your fucking mouth is killing you.
Yeah.
Stop putting up with that shit, making everybody else rich and you poor and sick. Why are you doing this to yourself? Don't do it.
Yeah.
They're
I need
lying
to
to
be
you.
more. I see it. Yes,
They're fucking lying to you, and they're killing you softly with their poisonous food.
exactly.
Don't let them get away with
Exactly.
it.
No,
Yeah. Yeah. People are so ready to get behind this. Yeah.
I hope they are. I mean, somehow, some of them that's been through my course is very, very loyal. It's like
Mhm.
some of them is like a movement, and they are sort of almost disciples,
Yeah.
and that's true. But there's just not enough of them. I mean, I need to get more onto this movement.
Yeah. Can you stop speaking like that, though? There's not enough of them. That's a story that you tell yourself. Like whether you're talking about how many have been through your programs, there's not enough of them. It's a way of belittling what you've accomplished. It's a way of belittling and not
Okay.
appreciating them. Yeah. You've had people through your program and they are converts, they're believers.
Yeah.
Love and appreciate every single one of them. There are exactly the right number of those people.
Okay. Yeah.
And the same with the people that you're looking to attract out there. Like I'm telling you, the world is ready for this message. And the moment that you really commit to this and talk about it, if you want to be a leader of this, then you start talking when the majority is against you, right? When it's just 1 out of 100, 1 out of 1,000, 1 out of 50, whatever it is that is like, fuck yeah, this Marianne lady, she knows like how this is, right? And a lot of other are like, you're crazy and you're lying and blah, blah, blah. That's when you start talking about it. If you start
Yeah.
talking about it at the moment that everybody agrees, there's nothing for you to do.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to start talking about it and keep talking about it and stick to your guns, as they say over here. Stick to your message. You know what's true. Even if in the beginning it looks like nothing's happening, all of a sudden you see the surge.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it, and I wish it could be a tsunami. But I think I've been actually sort of talking about this for 5, 6 years now, and
Yes.
yeah,
So, Marianne, keep talking, but talk from this place that we've just discussed with the
yeah,
movement, with what pisses you off. Like, have emotion in it in this way.
yeah,
Keep doing that. And then God's delays are not God's denials. I know you think you have a timeline in your head that you think results need to happen by. And that's not how this works.
no,
And the
I
more, yeah, go ahead.
no, it's something that I have realized, and then that's also been part of being in this with you, Calvin, because thing takes time, and it's not just that I tell people that I need to sort of be more patient, because I have this tendency to think, oh my God, it's so simple, it's so easy, why don't they listen? I mean, it's not rocket science, huh? Well, so there should be a lot more listening, and that is sort of the hard part of it, is that not very many is actually listening, because they always want to do, the easy way, the groovy, the whatever. But then
I
again,
totally
I
get it.
also have to appreciate that I do have some very, very loyal followers that has been through
Yes.
my course. Yeah.
Yeah. Every should that you utter or think takes you out of creating what you want to create. Every time you say should or think should, or people should respond better, they should listen, I should be further along, I've done this for so long, it should be there by now. All of those things are just pushing what you want away from you. Because what happens is you put yourself in opposition to what is in this moment. You're taking yourself out of reality, sitting over here having a little temper tantrum. Why, like, no, like, as your little kid, but you're taking yourself out of reality, out of the world, and you're also disrespecting that little girl that lives inside of you, the little Marianne, who's worked so fucking hard and has this passion. And you're like, oh, but why haven't you built a sandcastle fast enough? Come on. Yeah. Be here now.
Interesting. Yeah.
You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Things are working exactly according to plan. The whole game of business is becoming the person that you're here to become. It's not about the result. Oh, when I have this result, then I'll feel like I've arrived. I feel secure for my retirement. I feel like my life, my purpose or meaning, or like I accomplished my mission, whatever it is. That's not how it works. It's like the challenge that you're having with growing your business. It's not about solving the problem of how do I grow my business. It's about how is that challenge calling me to rise up and grow up or mature in some way inside. And one of the big ways I'm telling you is don't check out of reality with your shoulds. Love who you are and where you are and everything exactly as it is. And then let's operate from there.
Yeah.
And this practice, I promise you, is going to completely transform your life. Not just your business, but your relationships, your health, everything. When you really commit to this practice.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. What comes up for you?
No, I'm just no. I'm absolutely. I agree, and the thought that goes through my mind is that I need to let me be me instead of always having a tendency to, as you said, should. And I try to do everything, yes, thorough. I am a principal's daughter, a school principal's daughter, so everything has to be in order. And I also noticed that the last time you said that with Simplero, it was just that you did something on the fly. It was raw and I need to do that more instead of always expecting of myself that everything is absolutely 100% in order. And I mean, I can I can hear my father, all the time, and I have to be more engaging and more raw and more sort of on the fly and more talking out from my passion. And I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Your work is really important.
Yeah, that's the only thing I want to do. That is save the world.
Well, yes.
From all these things that is causing us so much suffering. And I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
like Trump that will stop the wars around, but at least I think I can do a little bit in relation to the food that is actually killing us.
100%. Yeah. And it starts with ending the war inside of you,
Yeah.
your war with reality. Like you said, let you be you and let other people be who they are. So
Yeah, of course.
the people who ignore you, the people who think you're like a crazy person, the people who love you and attracted to you, the people who disagree, the people who don't buy from you, even though you could help, like let all of them be who they are too. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean you stop trying to persuade people because that's your job, but don't have this resistance Like let go of the resistance to anything. Like really make that here's my invitation to you. For the rest of this calendar year, we've got exactly 5 weeks. January 1st is a Wednesday. For the rest of this calendar year, make it your mission to observe yourself all of the places where you're shoulding, where you're in any way in resistance to what is. It could be something about yourself, something about your husband, something about your business, something about some player, something about me, something about whatever, the weather, doesn't matter. But any time that you notice that you have a thought that anything should be other than what it is, just let go of that. Grab Byron Katie's book. Have you read Byron Katie?
No.
Do you know who she is?
No, sorry.
No, that's not a problem. No need to apologize. Byron Katie, Loving What Is
Okay.
her first book. I'm sure it's in Danish as well, if you prefer that.
No, that's I normally get my books from Audible. They're all in English.
Right. It's a very simple process. It's just like we can do it together. What was one of the shoulds that you said? Like I should be like you should be something about your business. What's what's a thought that you use to should all over yourself?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I should.
I should have more clients by now.
Yeah, I should have more clients. Yeah, okay.
Great.
It's
Great. So let's take that. So here's the process. It's 4 questions and a turnaround. And you'll see it in the book but read the book. Question number 1, is that true? Is it true that you should have more clients by now?
No, it's not true, but it's something I wish I had.
Sure.
But it's not true.
I get it. Okay, great. So that lets us skip question 2, because question 2 is, can you absolutely know that that's true? So we're just turning the screws on a little bit. So no, it's not true. Okay, interesting. How do you feel? What happens in your body when you think the thought, I should have more clients than I have? How do you behave? How do you feel?
In a sort of funny way, I feel saddened because I know that there is a solution to all the suffering, and I get sad when I see like
No,
people.
hey, so hang on, Marion, hang on. No story here. Just tell me, what are the sadness I hear? What are the feelings? What are the sensations? How do you treat yourself? How do you treat your husband? How do you treat your prospects? How do you treat your clients when you believe the thought, I should have more clients than I have?
I tend to get a bit depressed.
Yeah. All right. I get it. I would too. Yeah. How do you treat your husband when you feel that? Or when you believe that?
Well, the good part about it is that he's in this with me. So but yes, of course, if I'm not up to speed and I'm sort of a bit sort of on the depressed side, I'm not that good company that I really ought to be, should be.
There's another should. All right.
Yeah.
I should be more better company. We can do that after. So what I'm hearing is that you get depressed, maybe a little bit more tense, and you're not as pleasant to be around when you believe this thought. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. If you couldn't think the thought that I should have more clients than I have, how would you feel? How would that feel in your body?
I guess I would be happier, more satisfied, but I have actually difficulty in perceiving myself in that situation.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, it is because I'm suffering along with the people that is suffering, and I so desperately want to help them.
Yes. Well, that's another one to look at. You'll read the book. You'll get so much from it.
Yeah, I
One of
will
the
get it.
important one of the important things too is recognizing there's my business, there's your business, and there's God's business. She talks
Yeah,
about this. So what you do is your choice. I don't need to carry that. It doesn't help you. It doesn't serve me to feel like whatever. Like when you're suffering, if I suffer with you, we're just two people suffering. There's no point in that.
that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So so now we get to the turnaround. So you have this belief, this thought that says I should have more clients than I have. When I believe that thought, when you believe that thought, you feel depressed. When you if you couldn't think that thought, you would be happier.
Yeah.
And we know it's not true because you said that up front. So what's an opposite that's at least as true or truer? I should have more clients than I have. What's an opposite?
What's an opposite? I'm not quite sure I understand that.
So instead of I should have more clients than I do, you could say I should not have any more clients than I do.
I'm a bit lost now. I don't really know what should be the opposite.
No, that is the opposite. I just gave you one.
Yeah, yeah, that is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there can be multiple opposites. Like I should have exactly the number of clients that I do. I have the exact right number of clients. I shouldn't have more clients than I do. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are probably the opposites. That's the universe. So are those as true or truer than the original statement?
Some of them is probably more true. Is more true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should only have the clients that I have. Yeah.
So give me three genuine reasons why you should only have as many clients as you do.
Because those clients that I have, they are actually they are honest, loyal, and they want to stop their suffering, and they take responsibility for
I love
their
it.
own lives. And I'm
Beautiful.
I'm very much into people that actually take responsibility. And I'm
I-
not into those people who just think that it's all about, having 10, lose 10 kilos for the bikini next summer. I'm much more into people who really want to do something, change their
Yeah.
life.
Beautiful. Yeah. One more reason why you shouldn't have any more clients than you do.
Well, because those clients that I have, they are on my platform, they're in my community, in my Facebook. They become almost more than clients to me. They become personal. It's not friends because we don't actually sort of see each other, but very close acquaintances of me. And I know
Yeah.
them, I get to know them, and they get to know me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Great. Can you come up with another reason why you shouldn't have more clients than you do?
I don't know.
Mhm. I can give
Because
you
I guess that's where I am at the moment, and that is being in the moment, and that's the clients I have now.
that's beautiful. Yes, exactly. I love that. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Love it. So there's a thought that is not true when you believe it, you feel depressed. And if you didn't think it, you would be happier. Can you think of a good reason to keep the thought, I should have more clients than I do?
I would love for more people to know that the reason they're suffering is because of the poor food they're eating. That
Yes.
would be the one
Can
thing.
you think of a reason to hold on to and that doesn't cause stress?
Say that again. I
Can you think of a reason to hold on to that thought that you should have more clients than you do that's not stressful?
No, I
No.
don't think so.
All right. So, yeah, great. Good work. This is the process. It's very simple. It's just notice that resistance between us and life is just the thoughts in our head. And so you'll see in the book, um, she's a very strong advocate of write these suckers down, write these thoughts down on paper, and then
Yeah.
question them on paper and get them all out. Get them all out of your system. So dedicate, if you will, is my invitation. Dedicate the rest of the year to just weeding out all of those thoughts in every area of your life. You know? Yeah. That anything should be any different than what it is. Because you noticed, like, as you were, I forget what it was, but I was like, I do remember when I was like, oh, that's another should put a pin in that. We can look at that after. I forget what it was now, but you can look at the recording. But like, that's what the mind does. It constantly comes up with stories about how things should be different because that's how we're
Yeah.
conditioned to operate. We think that the way to succeed and get somewhere is to, make wrong where we are or what is and judge and be like, oh, this is wrong and that's right. And like, whether it's ourselves or our loved ones or business or the world at large, or is like some random person on the street, like all of that is just taking you away from the love that is reality from God, which is all that is. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful, Marianne. This work is going to completely transform your life. And the more you go into that, the more you're going to see, the more you're going to get from it.
Yeah. Thank you. I will put some effort in it. I actually think I am in that sort of process already to a certain
Yeah.
extent because I'm getting older and there's a lot of things that I need to sort of cut out of my life now. I mean, because otherwise it gets too complicated. So,
Mhm.
yes, thank you. I will work on that.
All right. My pleasure. I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to hear how this goes. It's powerful. All right. What about you, Anger? What do you have going on?
But I think every word you said to Marianne would fit for me too.
Yes. Yes.
And I think I'll use this exercise or what you call it
Mhm.
because I have a lot of I should have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
And it just keeps us in a prison.
Yeah,
And
that's
it
true.
separates us from ourselves. It separates us from other people. It separates us from God, from love. Yeah.
Hmm.
And we all do it. We
And
all do it.
they are everywhere in my life. Not
Yeah,
only
I
around
bet.
my business, but a
I
lot of
bet.
other things. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So thank you, Marianne.
Yes. No, isn't that beautiful? I mean, I love that about this work is that I wasn't planning on talking about that, but because Marion was there and you were so beautiful and so vulnerable and so open and honest, we could have this conversation. And now, Inger gets the benefit as well. And I'm sure there will come some clips out of this that will go on my social media with like my part here and all of that. So yeah, other people are going to benefit.
Yeah. I
Mm.
think a lot of um, thoughts, oh no, things inside of me are changing a lot during these weeks with Simplio. And I get a lot of more. Um, I think I can do what I want to do.
Yeah.
I
Oh, that's
just need
amazing.
time, and I need to take it easy and accept what's there and what I manage.
Yeah.
And I think I can. I really believe I can do it. And I've been working on this for 5 years, so
Mm.
now I needed to know. Now I really want to change and
Wow.
get things out
That's
because
incredible. I'm
I
so
know the
happy to hear
kids
that.
need it. So
Yes, exactly. Right. Yeah.
my
That's
my
beautiful.
my I think I know I can talk my passion, but
Hmm.
it's something is blocking me sometimes. So
All right. What do you think is blocking you?
I think I told you the fear of being rejected
Hmm.
or the fear of not um, succeeding.
Hmm.
I'm afraid of talking about what I really think is the problem.
Yeah. Whose love did you crave the most when you were growing up? Your mom or your dad?
Hmm, I don't know. Probably my
Your dad. Yeah.
fathers.
And who did you have to be for him?
The perfect girl that
Mm.
managed. Yeah, and he always. I know he did it with a good heart. He always had something he wanted me to do better.
Yeah.
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 And I know he did it because he wanted to support me to manage in life, but I
Yeah.
think it blocked me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So take a moment and close your eyes if you will. Just take a deep breath and then picture your father. I'm assuming he's passed. Um, Picture your father standing in front of you. Look into his eyes. You can choose any version of your dad at any age. Just look into his eyes. And then imagine the string going from your heart into your father's heart and open up to receiving his love. Just take in his love. And then ask him, Dad, what's his name?
Life.
Life. Ask him. You might want to call him Life or Dad. It's beautiful, right? Life, life. Um, Say, Dad, I so appreciate how much you cared about me,
Mm.
how much you challenged me to do better. And it has made me the strong and powerful woman that I am today, capable. And I choose to keep all of the beautiful gifts that you've given me, and anything that's not mine, I give you back. And then ask him if there's something that he wants to tell you in this moment. And if there's something that he wants to say, then you can share it with us if you feel like it.
He says that I'm exactly the girl he wants me to be.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as soon as I say that aloud, I hear the other stories. You didn't, you didn't, you didn't. But I think
So
it's not his, I think it's my own.
yeah. So what does he want for you? Does he want you to hold on to that voice of
No,
no? Yeah.
in fact, I was very lucky that he, in a way, he survived my mother. So I met my father at another place or another in another way that
Mm.
he had been before my mother died. So he changed a lot. He was much more there, loving the moments we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you grew up. How old were you when your mother died?
I was I was 50, 57 or something like that. So
Oh,
so
so
it was late.
got it. Got it. But you got to experience him after and he changed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He
Beautiful.
lived 8 years after my mother.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after my mother died, I was nearly dying. So
Mm.
that's that was a very special experience for me and my father. So and he supported me there in that process. I had cancer and they told me I would die in half a year.
Wow. Wow.
But I decided that I would do something else than the hospital. So I changed my lifestyle, and that's why I'm here.
Wow.
It's 13 years ago, so I know I can do what I want when I really want.
It's fucking amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And you got that strength
yeah,
from both your
it's
parents,
there.
but in large part from your dad. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. And so now just take the strength, take everything that it's given you, which is so much. And if you're up for it, let go of the idea that you have to be be perfect, be the perfect girl.
mm,
He's not serving you. It's not what he wants. It's not what you want.
no,
Yeah.
no.
You already are.
Yeah, I
You
know.
don't have to do anything to become it, to prove it.
No,
Yeah. Yeah. Look at you. Turned out perfectly.
no,
Really did.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know I can do my work.
Yeah.
I know I can help families.
Mhm.
I've done that many times.
So yeah, when you speak, just center yourself. Like get into that energy where you just were saying, like, I know I can help families. I know I can do this like you were beating cancer. You know?
Hmm.
Like tap into that energy, that state. Maybe there's a way that you hold your body where you feel that. There's, something you focus on. There's the thoughts that are in your head, and get into that state and then talk from that state. And then, well, from that state, it's not really going to bother you. Like, what does it even mean to be rejected? Like, I don't know. We talk and some people agree or like it, and we talk and other people don't. That's just how life works.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the things Byron Katie says is whenever she walks into a room, she's like, I know that every single person in this room loves me. They just might not have realized it yet.
Mm.
Because
Yeah,
who we are is love. We can't not love. We can obscure it by having a bunch of thoughts that make us believe that we don't love, but love is who we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
So every single person who rejects you, they're just full of love. And then they have some shit on top of that because they're human. We all
Okay.
are. Yeah.
What's the name of this woman? Because I didn't get it.
Oh, Byron Katie. I posted in the chat. I'll post it in the community as well, or in the notes
I
after.
didn't see that.
Maybe, yeah, Mauro. You can when you
Byron Katie. Okay.
Byron Katie, yes. I can have the team post a link as well.
I think it's this one, isn't it? The one that's called Your Inner Awakening. 4 questions that will transform your life.
She has tons on Audible. Is
Yeah.
it one? I mean, they're all awesome. Loving was what is the one that
Yeah, that's also not, yeah.
Yeah, that I suggest starting with, but they're all fantastic. I think I have so many of her audios, and yeah, she's great. I did a podcast with her back in 2018 or something, I think. If you search Byron Katie and my name, you'll see that.
Okay.
Yeah. She's incredible. She's absolutely incredible. Yeah. All right. Both of you, time's up for today. Beautiful, beautiful work, both of you. I really appreciate you. This is big, big transformative stuff. You both are so beautiful.
Thank you. I wonder why we are only the two of us here.
I don't know. There's exactly the right people every single time. That's all I know.
Yeah, but that's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
And that's the reason why.
Yeah. And maybe we wouldn't have been able to get to what we got today if we had a bunch more people. So I love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'll see you. Will I see you next week?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Fantastic.
Bye.
All right. Be well.